That's why Durango's here, because of the Animas River. Yes, the railroad came, but it came because of the Animas River. So it wouldn't exist if that didn't happen. That river wasn't here. Most likely this town would have been built somewhere else. My name's John Brennan. I live in Durango, Colorado. I've been involved with the Animas River since I was a little kid, and involved with river improvements, in-stream river improvements, and then almost anything that goes along with the Animas River. Check that cattle. Oh, perfect. I was about 9 years old, and my brother was one of the first guys in the town of Durango to start kayaking. And this was a long time ago. I'm really dating myself now. But he threw me in a boat when I was 9 years old, and I never stopped. So the town of Durango is interesting. It's we call it a drinking town with a sports problem. It's a tremendous amount of activities go on here with the Animas River, mountain biking, off-road riding. The Animas River being a long linear park that flows all the way through town is the best way to put it. And through town, we have everything from flat water that you can take a paddleboard out onto to big romping whitewater when the water's high. And so it does make it nice that way. As far as athletics go, it's a year-round training site for whitewater slalom. We again have put multitudes of people on the Olympic team. It's used year-round as recreation, and in the middle of winter, people out paddling. The relationship with the Animas River is growing, which is nice. The town kind of, I don't want to say finally, but the town kind of finally realized the huge economic impact this river brings in. We have easily 80,000 people a year that raft commercially. The town is slowly starting to turn its face to the river as opposed to putting the alley as being the river, which is nice to finally see that. There's still a lot of work to be done. It gets frustrating because I'm not getting any younger, and been trying to get some of this stuff done since the early 80s, and so it's nice to see that not just in Durango but all over the state of Colorado, and there's a lot of towns that have done it, and you kind of want to go, look what they did. It's gorgeous and it's amazing, and yet we are still dealing with the river sometimes just being a way to transport trash. What I would love to see happen on the Animas River in Durango is a little bit more, I hate the word maintenance, but maintain it. And you build a soccer field, you got to cut the grass. And there's so many areas on the Animas River with recent events that have been damaged, both from high flows, from chemical releases, from all types of things that would be nice to kind of rebuild the shorelines, build some better fish habitats all the way down the river. It's difficult to do. There's a lot of entities, there's a lot of fingers in there, but this river's not in its natural riverbed anyway, so it would be nice to do some of that to also help. We're not going to have big water seasons anymore. We know what's happening with our water and how less it's going to be every year, and so that's where I'd like to see happen in the next 10 years. Having a river in town it's such a community source. It builds everything as the identity of the town, whether it's Salida in the Arkansas River or it's Boulder Creek. It really does kind of help give the town an identity by its natural resource.